Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
To the right side, this is Sermon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Throwing his Lance on third down. That's over the middle and caught by Aiyuk. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. That's complete out right to the Tyrone Trimble. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good.
How about the run after catch?
Okay.
Most of the time we think of it as just picking up yardage. Sometimes in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Now on 2nd and 13, Lance. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Oh my God! You only play in NFL. You don't play 2K, bro. I play 2K too, but you know, I'm getting sick of that shit. That's all, bro. That's all.
On first down, Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Open man, right side.
That's all, brother.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're
I play everything.
Goal range down at the 27-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This
Man, don't make me cry, nigga.
Struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Bendiciones a ti también, manito.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. Mike 54. Mike 54. What we got? What we got? What we got? 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And we got to get to the ball, team.
Hurts. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hitting this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jonathan Taylor as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms. To find out who advances to the divisional round, let's get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again.
The fuck out of here, nigga.
And he'll be out of bounds just
Fuck
shy
out
of
of
the
here.
40.
Weak ass
Anyone
nigga.
thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Watch this.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
That shit, nigga.
It is caught at the 10-yard
CeeDee Lamb, nigga.
line. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves
Got it,
along.
nigga.
They connected there. They expect to connect
Weak
on
ass
more
nigga.
before this one's over.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Hurts throw complete there to Johnson.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third.
57's the mic. Rock 57. Pick it up. Pick it up. 70 Lions. Check 3.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a second interception of the ball game.
And, partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Working from the gun. Lance over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. Here's Fuller with a catch. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to it.
And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Sermon, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it will be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it.
El Darcito mío.
It turns into a heave. And that's
¿Qué lo
not
que
really
mío?
throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And now here's
Y entonces, bro.
interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, they were
Dime a ver, mío, coño, me tiene botado.
space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
Yeah, exactly.
Tiene botado, tú, no me quieres ya, loco.
Comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
and a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Porque que nada más juego con esto, porque que te la raspan para aquí.
2nd and goal.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and
No,
goal.
estamos claros, estamos claros. No, es que nadie está jodiendo mucho ya.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he'll take it.
Nadie está jodiendo mucho ya.
For a Cowboy touchdown. Jonathan Taylor. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Yo estaba jugando con un golito. Perdido juego, me fui para el carajo.
Tuck it out to kick it away following the touchdown.
Vendiéndome ese mamá huevo de Jorgito.
Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Lance now on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Lance now to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football.
Bro, Reese.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Damn, the playoff,
so
bro.
39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 62 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side with Taylor, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
They'll look to throw here.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face a third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On third down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Done by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On first down, Mitchell. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Off of play action, here's Lance. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. It's J.J. Watt, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On first down, Hurts rolling to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No return here for Claybrook, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Now Lance, 99 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. On second down, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. To throw, it's Lance. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably is...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything, Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
Have you been tried in the fire? Did you come through as pure gold?